Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the Team GSPlus podcast. Today we'll get to hear from Corley, who will break down the new Call of Duty update. We'll touch base on the announcement of Black Ops 6 and the emergence of X-Defiant itself. Let's get to it.
So there was an update. When was the update? Last week, I think. The 29th. It was a good update. I mean, they added a couple of guns in. They brought back the Car 98, which is big, I think.
I actually haven't played it. And I was so gassed when I heard they were bringing the Car 98 back.
Yeah. I guess it just brings back the old feel of the original, the Rebirth, and the Car 98 and Rebirth file originally was the gun, you know what I mean? Which is nice.
Yeah, it was one of the favourite meta as well.
Yeah, 100%. Right now it's like by far the meta. Like I've probably played a Rebirth maybe like three, 4 times, and the gun's insane. Like it literally is insane. Breaks your plates in one shot, whether it's chest or head. I think it's a little bit OP to be honest, but I don't know. It's a little bit OP, but yeah, they've added a couple. What else did they add to the game? I don't know.
Do you know what I always find, right?
Yeah.
Is that people cry about snipers.
Yeah.
The snipers are a one-shot kill, right?
They should be.
They should be. But what I also think is that you shouldn't be able to move as quick as you do in Call of Duty.
With a sniper.
But that's just, that just makes making it realistic and stuff. And being able to ADS as quick as you do and the flinch, I don't think they've ever got the flinch right.
Yeah,
like you're getting shot.
I think as well, the ADS on all the snipers have been buffed because I picked up like a stock one the other day off the floor, and it ADS'd really quickly. I can't remember what sniper it was. It was a really big one. One of the big ones I got. And it didn't even seem to just quite quick to be fair. So I think they moved it into the direction of how maybe it used to be, maybe 2-3 years ago.
I reckon they're probably doing that. They're realising the player base is dropping off.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was related down to snipers. And a lot of people made content on snipers and the trick shots that you got. So by bringing that back, maybe everyone's going to jump back on it.
Yeah, well, if you think about it, when they removed like Sly Cancer and stuff, like there was no content for Call of Duty. It was really plain and boring. There was no crazy clips of someone taking that team of 4 on their own because they've just slipped around the corner, just down one, jumped out a window. I mean, no crazy clips. Now you're starting to see more of these really cool clips where you can literally get in like 4 pieces. Like, I mean, which is cool. It shows, it brings back that skill gap, which I think was needed in COD. Which I think
that's the thing though. If you're really good with movement, you shouldn't be punished by like people that can't actually use that movement to their advantage. Do you know what I mean? Like and that's the whole point. Skill based. Like going back to the episode 1 where I said like the AK-47 had really hard recoil. If you could control it, it was a demon.
That's been buffed, by the way.
Mate.
That's for you. The 7.62 is it? 7.62?
Cast-off 7.62. Yeah,
it's been buffed. Yeah.
They're the things that need to be done. Like at the end of the day, if you can control it. Well done. Proud of you. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But the AR meta still the same. The DG50A or 56, can't remember which one it is. I think it's 56. That's still the same. They've just added a bit more recoil to it because it literally didn't move before, but they took off the velocity down there a bit. But other than that, it still hits. It's still.
That's what I mean. Everyone runs around with the same 2 guns now, and that's what they need to get away from, because that's why it's getting boring. Because you can't rock up with an M4 against an M13 while someone else is running a like AK-47 or a cast-off. Like they're all like, I get that there's going to be some that I hit harder, and I get there's some that's going to be easier to recall, but it seems like majority of the guns on Call of Duty are quite easy to control recoil-wise.
For me, the whole meta thing is very annoying because I don't play much Rebirth or Warzone. I just don't play it much. So like, they change the metas, I'd probably say every 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how bad the meta is. Depending on how bad, if it's really bad, it'll get nerfed probably within a week. But
Oh,
they change all the
100%.
time. So for the casual player base, it's hard to keep up.
Yeah,
Like it's very hard
is
to
it
keep up.
like you literally play it for a couple of days and then like a couple of weeks later it's like, oh, meta's changed, let me
Yeah,
load
so
it
now
again.
that gun you've been used to and you've been using is now useless. Like I don't really, like there's a new gun now, I think it's SMG. I think it's like Superior, something like that. Yeah, it's a new gun called the Superior, and it's an SMG, and it's broke. Like it's so broke. 5 bullets, 6 bullets, you're probably down. Like it's bad.
That's the thing. It's like I just, but I was the biggest advocate, and I had loads of my mates leaving Call of Duty, and I was still playing, and I'd
Yeah,
end up finding new friends and jumping into new discords and this, that, and the other. But like now, it's just getting to the point where even I'm like, really, same
yeah. I
gun,
think the game's
same
come
map.
to a standstill. But I mean, the battle pass looks good. I mean, I added more stuff, but I mean, I don't know if it's a. I think they did it obviously because there's now a content that's coming up. Like I mean, so
Yeah, I mean
I didn't
the
need more
new.
player maps as well, but
I'll be interested on
uh,
the new one because Treyarch seemed to produce better.
apparently this has took 4 years to produce.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
if they get it wrong, man, you got to think like, what are you doing with your life, sort of
But
thing.
the thing is that it's a DLC again. So like MW3, it's a DLC.
So you literally
It's not
just
even a
running the
new game.
same.
It's just like a, which is I don't know how I feel about that. I'll be honest. If I'm being honest, I've seen it the other day and it was a DLC pack, and I was just like, why are they doing that? You know what I mean?
They just do that though. That's the thing. Like you you got to expect it with Call of Duty now. Like what winds me up is how they've got like 100 meg updates, and every time they do the update, it literally breaks the game. Like for some reason,
When I
it'll
did the
break the
update the
game.
other day, it was 20. I think it was 22 or 23 gig, which isn't bad. I mean, like, but it's just like what there wasn't much to it. You know what I mean? Battle Pass, obviously, new season, couple new guns, couple new multiplayer maps. But I mean, the multiplayer maps are pointless if you don't play pubs multiplayer. They're actually pointless. Obviously,
Oh
there's
yeah,
millions and
exactly.
millions that do play pubs multiplayer. No, don't get me wrong in it.
But that's the thing. Do you not feel like there's like if you're looking at battle royales, right? You've got Apex,
Yeah,
pretty solid game,
yeah, I'd say so. Very solid game.
pretty solid ranked. Like they don't change too much about it,
Yeah,
but it's still there or thereabouts. And then you've got what's the other one? Obviously you've got Fortnite.
yep.
There's another
That's
big
a
battle
that's a
royale.
big battle royale game. Very big battle royale game.
So you've
They
got
seem to
all of
get things right
these.
though when you think about it. Like Fortnite, like I don't play Fortnite and I haven't ever really played. I've maybe like dabbled in it a couple of times, but they seem to get things right. They know how to keep their player base. They know what to do to make their players stay. You know what I mean? They just know and they get things right all the time. I've never really seen anything negative about Fortnite when it comes to making changes to their game,
Oh yeah, they don't often get things wrong.
which is
Which
mad considering it's
which
a
is
free game. You know what I mean?
yeah, but that's why people buy the packs and the skins because they they know that they're going to be able to use those no matter what, and there's no issues with the game itself.
Yeah.
Like that's the problem that Call of Duty's had for a while because people just don't want to put the money in anymore. Like I say, the store's the only thing that actually works all the time for Call of Duty, and
It's funny, but it's so
and
true.
do you know what I mean? Like that's the madness about it. Like,
It's so funny. It's true.
I
It literally
mean,
never breaks, never goes down, nothing. But
have you looked into the new Black Ops then, like much or not?
I mean, they're bringing back round-based zombies, which is good.
Yeah,
Which I
yeah,
think
100%.
what everyone wanted anyway. I don't like the whole big open map zombies thing. I think it was a good concept, and Yeah, it was free. It was fun and new at first, but I think the more people realised it's
Died off
actually,
very quickly.
yeah, it's not very good. And I think round bases is what works because I mean, you want to get to different levels in a game, and it's such a
Well,
basic
that's the
concept of
whole.
levels of the game, but it's just a fun concept. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. That's the difference. Is that ultimately the the best part of zombies was the fact you go right round 20. Let's go.
Yeah,
Like it's not like a consistent. Effectively, they made a zombies map that was like Grand Theft Auto.
yeah,
Like genuinely just running
it's
around the whole
ridiculous.
map. Like, but it's not. That's not proper zombies. So
No, I didn't think so. But I did. I think round-based zombies is a big thing. Obviously, Treyarch done like the old school zombies, like World of War zombies. You know what I mean? Like when zombies was big. So I think that will do well. Personally, I think that would do well, and I wouldn't mind playing that here and there, to be honest, because round-based is just it's just fun, and I mean, I don't know, it's just something to play for. Like last
yeah,
time
and
you might have
that's.
done level
I think
25. Okay, let's
that's
try and do it. Let's try and get 30. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean.
exactly, and it gets harder and harder and harder
Yeah,
prospectively. Like it's definitely worth keeping zombies the way it was.
yeah, no, definitely. What else is there? I think I don't.
And
I
so
think I heard Nuketown might be back. I don't know how true that is, to be
yeah,
honest.
see, this is. Do you not feel like this is like smells of desperation?
It does because I feel like they're just bringing back things that, well,
They
that
know
people like.
work.
Yeah, there's no creativity. It's just they're recycling stuff, which is kind of bad.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So like, I've looked into the new Black Ops because I actually that was one of my favorite games itself.
Yeah, Black Ops is great.
So
Actual series of it.
it's meant to be released during the Xbox Games Showcase, so June 9th.
Yeah, it's very soon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's developed by Treyarch, and it's meant to focus around the Gulf War.
Yeah, because originally it was meant
In
to be called Gulf War, I think. And they changed to
Yeah,
Black
so
Ops 6.
that's in the 90s,
I don't
and
know how I feel about
then
that. Do you prefer that or do you prefer modern? Like,
I prefer modern. I don't like the whole. Um, I don't like the old guns, like when they're bringing out the M1 Garand and stuff like that.
yeah,
It's a bit like cheese for me.
yeah, Modern Warfare for me is I feel like it's because obviously it's modern. It's in time. It's new. It's like I say, it's modern. I feel like I prefer that, but I can't. They can't
Yeah,
keep doing Modern Warfare otherwise. I mean, it's gonna. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to be based in the 90s. I
but
don't
that's the
know.
thing. Like, what sort of guns are you gonna do? Like, the next thing they'll bring out is they'll bring out Modern Warfare 2 maps with the ACR as a new gun. Like, and they were like, "Oh, look at this." And you're like, "Oh, haven't seen this before."
Yeah, yeah.
I
I don't
think
know.
that
I'm
that's the
I'm looking
problem
forward to
as well.
seeing what they're gonna bring to the game. I mean, and I want a good campaign. I want a really good campaign, bro.
It's been a while since we had a good
The
campaign.
last campaign on MW3 was abysmal.
So apparently, um, they're featuring in like they're calling it an engaging single player campaign alongside the signature multiplayer modes. But it's still going to be
Did
like
you play the
November.
MW3 campaign?
No,
Okay, so there was a couple missions, like actual like old school missions where you had to play through the game. Just what you'd expect from a Call of Duty campaign. Then there was about 2 to 3 open missions. Do you know what I mean by that? So it was like an
where you
open
sort of
map.
just run around
There's
and
an open map and there's bots and AI around the map, and you've got to complete tasks around the map in whatever way you
oh
want
yeah,
to do it, whether it's stealth or you want to just go loud and just shoot everyone or shoot everything. You know what I mean? Like it was up to you how you wanted to do that, which was good for for a mission or two, but it was the same. You learn into a mission and It was, I don't know. I think I prefer like it being like a story mission. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's the whole reason that people play Call of Duty. Because if I say to
Story's
you
so good.
about Price,
Yeah,
Ghost, like all of these different things, like all these different characters have stories behind them. So the reason for that is because everyone's played the campaign, everyone jumped on and done the campaign straight away, and that's the difference.
I think the campaign was like
Whereas,
3 4 hours as well. I think I completed in like 4 hours. I'll be honest
yeah,
with you. It was so. I
that's what I
played it
mean.
and I was like, "There's no way I've just paid for this."
That's what I mean. I
It was
mean, the other thing
crazy.
is they're good at what they do. Like they're doing this showcase on June the 9th, and then the game's not released until November 15th. But everyone's still going to be like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! I can't wait! I'm going to buy it." And Xbox Game Pass have it from day one, and all this that and the other. Like they're very clever
Yeah,
with what they're like, how they do it.
yeah, no, they are. I agree. They agree. I'm just intrigued to see what. They're obviously not going to give too much away because it's only June, but I don't know. We need to see something. You know what I mean? I don't know what they're going to do. Will they bring back bunny hopping? You know what I mean? Will the slide cancel be the same as this one? Will it feel different? Or be like last like how it used to be? Because it is again it's Treyarch.
But
You know
that's
what
what
I
I mean.
mean?
They have to. They'll do things differently. I think the tryout games usually have better movement.
Yeah, from what I remember, they
Um,
feel a bit more fluid.
feel a bit more like running around with a gun sort of thing, um, rather than like I don't know, like
I would, you know what
just
I would
feels
also,
a bit more tactical.
yeah, I would like a different rank system. I don't know how, but I need something different. Warzone ranked and multiplayer rank needs to be a bit different. I think more individual play, whereas
I think
Warzone ranked needs to be way bit individual.
the thing that annoys me is the way that it's set up at the moment. Right, is Warzone. You get to a certain level by wins, and then
Mm,
all of a sudden it's like, oh, by the way, um, now you have to get 30 kills a game and 60 kills a game in order to get any sort of level.
yeah,
Like,
I think I was
do you know what I
plat one
mean?
or two on Resurgence. Didn't really play much, but I got there somehow. And I think I kind of picked up that I needed about 8 kills and a top 10, maybe even a top 7 to even be positive.
Yeah. And then you get to like, see, I think the
And
furthest I got was, I think I got to like Diamond 3. And by that point, you need either a demon
yeah,
to carry you and get you like 20 kills, or you're expecting someone to get like you to get maybe 10 or 12 kills between like each,
yeah,
like
yeah.
and a win, and you're just thinking like, come on man, like you're playing against people like similar level. This should all be like not so much tactical. I don't agree with tactical because Call of Duty shouldn't be tactical, but
Yeah, it's not CSGO or anything like that, so I agree.
yeah, but I do think it should be like a little bit like Warzone. The ultimate reward is winning.
Yeah,
Like it's not. You shouldn't be like ultimate reward shouldn't be running around the map like a headless chicken, like flying on every single person, because that's not what a Warzone is. Like
Warzone's a bit
that's
more
what.
techie timing, like playing
Yeah,
it smart. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just interested. I hope they bring. I expect a new Warzone map actually as well. I want a new Warzone map. That's something that needs to happen.
I think that. I think they'll bring back Verdansk. I do.
What?
They're panicking. They'll bring back Verdansk and
Yeah,
everyone because everyone's going. Oh, I shouldn't have brought back Verdansk. Shouldn't have got rid of Verdansk and blah blah blah. This that and the other. And then they'll bring it back and everyone will be like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" 2 weeks,
yeah.
just like
No,
they did
it will
with
die off. Rebirth.
just like they
Fortune's
did like
keep
with
as well.
Mafia.
Rebirth's still hype. Rebirth has its hype, and I think it always will have its hype because it is just a well designed map. It flows well. It plays well. Whereas Fortune's
That's what I
Keep
mean.
is
I don't understand how they
absolutely
can.
awful.
I
I
don't
played it the
understand
other
how they
day
can
and I was
make
just like,
maps.
bad.
That's what I mean. I don't understand. They can make maps that flow really well, and then shit the bed so much with other maps. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
That's weird because Fortune's Keep, obviously, they've made changes to the map. There's like cracks in the ground, and there's underground, like flipping tunnels and shit. That's where I think they went wrong with that. There was nothing wrong with Fortune's Keep in the first place. Yeah, the map was a bit big for a reassurance map, but it still had a good flow to it.
It wouldn't even be that bad. Like, from that point of view, if the map, if there was more people on it.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. They've buffed the player count to 120 in BR
See, I think that needed to be done.
ages ago.
Because if you're
Not in season
if
4,
you're,
like season 2, that should have been done.
I think if you're doing ranked Warzone, and you've got to get that amount of kills, I do think like having the bigger player base would allow you to get the kills without having to fly around the map and fry all the time.
Yeah, I agree. It's it's an interesting one. I don't know, but have you?
I mean,
been playing much X-Defiant?
I was going to say that's what I mean. That's one thing for me that I feel it has hit the nail on the head.
Do you think so?
Mate, I'm obsessed with it. Like,
what is it about the game that's like?
Right. So first of all, takes me back to old school Call of Duty, where I'm not massively fussed if I lose, but at the same time, I want to win.
Yeah.
Like, whereas when you play Call of Duty, everything's a sweat. You've got to sweat. Like, even multiplayer, you've got to sweat.
But do you think that's because Call of Duty's been around for so long that its players have mastered the engine of the game, whereas X-Defiant is very fresh. Maybe in a year's time, or 6 months' time, even 3 months' time, you'll be sweaty because it's more simple to play as a game.
No, because they ain't got skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah, that is one thing.
So you're playing against a mixture of people. You'll have some that are absolute demons. You'll have some that are very, very, very basic level. And it's nice to know that you're going to play in a map where there'll be some people that are good and they'll do well, and then there'll be some people that it's just cake, like it's easy. But they've so just to round it off, there's basic. Starting the point of it is it's free to play for one, right?
Yeah.
No matter what, it's multiplayer. It's free to play. So that's the first thing, right? It's developed by Ubisoft, who have developed countless amount of games that always hit the mark. It's still fast paced, so it's like multiplayer.
It is quite fast paced, to be fair.
Yeah. I think the bullet reg is very good. Yeah. I think the guns are very dynamic, and you can use a multitude of guns. ACR's the absolute beam, to be fair.
Yeah.
But you can still win with an M4A1 against it. Snipers are one-shot kill. I think they do need to.
I noticed that.
They do need to fix the flinch on it.
Yeah.
The flinch on it is mad, literally peak dead. But at the same time, it's still good. It makes you play tactical.
Yeah. It does. Actually,
I think they've taken the best of all of their games. So you think they've got Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon, Division.
Yeah, they've added maps in from Ubisoft, which is so clever and smart. I can't lie.
Mate, but the thing is as well, they're games that people have played, but not played in this way.
Yeah.
So they're complete whereas Call of Duty's taking games from the games that they've all taken maps from, games they've already played.
Yeah.
These are playing, these are actually taking different maps and going, right, okay, well, you can play 6v6 on this. But then not just that, they've got different game modes, but then they've also got characters have abilities, not
Mm.
I don't want to say like
They've,
Apex,
yeah, they've got like special abilities. Like this
but
one's got a shield, one's got a
it's
heal. Like it
yeah.
gives a different dynamic to the game, I think.
But I mean, they're challenging you um to use different characters
Yeah,
because they give you challenges to do and stuff like that. And part of the challenges allow you to get different characters and this that, and the other. So they're challenging you to use other characters. And that's what makes it good because people otherwise they just sit there and just use the same character all the
I
time.
can't lie, I'm guilty for that. He's the exact same character every single time.
Yeah. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the shield guy.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not,
who I use when I play the game. The shield guy.
yeah, the shield guy is so good. But then at the same time, you've got they all counter each other. So you've got the flame guy, where if you get into trouble, you can just blow yourself up,
Yeah,
and you absolutely obliterate anyone near you. So you've got that. Then you've got the other game modes. You've got one that drops a spider and electrocutes you.
yeah, I've seen that one. That's interesting, man.
You've got one that goes sort of invisible.
That's the one I remember from the beta. I remember him from the beta.
Yeah. So that one goes invisible.
Here's a question for you. Do you think this game has longevity?
I think it does because it mixes. It's not just run and gun. It's actually got the abilities which make it fun, and you can switch up different things.
Mm.
So you've got that. It's already starting to bring in a ranked, which is in beta.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So that's a madness
Does
in
X
itself.
Defiant need a BR for it to thrive?
I don't think it does. I actually think personally, I think BRs are dying.
I think so too. But I don't know, with the
And
abilities of the characters they have, I feel like BR would be it'd be very good. I don't know why. I think it'd be just I think it'd be amazing. I don't even like BR, but I think X Defiant BR, if they don't want, I think it'd be good because I just think of the abilities they have, like the heal, the shields, like I think it'd be really good. I don't know how they do it, but I don't know. Maybe do like a really small map, 20 players or something. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe you could be right. Maybe I don't think it needs one. I think it should stay in its own lane and do what it does best.
and that's what I mean. I think like it's got that competitive nature. I like there's certain game modes. You've got like control,
Yeah.
where once you capture the first 2 points, you can then it then opens up other parts of the map.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think that's mad, considering you've got a map there already.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, okay, that's fine. Like, what am I doing now? And you'll go, right, okay, so now the map's opening up to this point, and you've got another 2 points to defend, and then another
Yeah.
2 points to defend. And it's like one after another sort of thing. Like, I do think it's very good from that perspective.
It's good, man. I think it'll keep Call of Duty on their toes, for definite.
I think they're worrying. Like, when I saw what was it? I saw someone like post something about like the viewers on Twitch, and
Yes, they were
X
equal
Defiant
at
was
one
like,
point.
yeah, they were equal. Like, and you've got big players playing X Defiant. Like,
But
that's
yeah,
the
I've
thing.
seen that big stream. But I think because it's just new. I do think that it's because it's new. Like, I
Yeah,
personally still prefer Call of Duty over X Defiant. But that's just me. But then there'll be many that would prefer X Defiant over Call of Duty.
yeah. There's always going to be sort of different opinions.
Yeah.
And there'll be the die-hard Call of Duties that played the Call of Duty and will only ever play Call of Duty. I was one of them, and the difference is now is that I'm not under the illusion that Call of Duty is in trouble.
Yeah. No, I understand. I fully get what you mean.
Like they've made, I think when they brought out Warzone,
Yeah.
they done it at the perfect time. lockdown, bang, here's a game, why don't you play it? Everyone played it non-stop. It was new, it was like the in thing, right? But the things that went through that as well, like every dog has its day. You got H1Z1.
Yeah.
Was about Battle Royale, insane. And then that died because PUBG came out.
Oh, yes.
And PUBG went through the roof, broke records, numerous things. Like, so I still watch videos of Shroud playing that. It was insane. Like, and then PUBG died. And then lo and behold, it was like, oh, guess what? Warzone.
Yeah.
But I think that since the first Warzone came out, they've gradually just got worse.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people seem to forget as well the Battle Royale they brought out before Warzone. Blackout.
Yes.
That was a game. Like, that was a game. That was a proper vibe. Me and my mates used to play it non-stop all the time. It was so good. And then they brought out Warzone and we were like, yeah, let's go on it. And then as you just slowly see it, every time they make a mistake, more and more people leave. Like, they still haven't solved the hacking problem. So then you've got people going, well, what's the point in me playing? And then you've got other people going, well, what's the point in me not hacking? Like, I think they need to sort out this one when the new one comes out.
Yeah, well,
Black Ops 6. And they bring out the updates to Warzone. They need to sort everything. They need to come out and be like, look, try and hack if you can, we'll find you. Like, but at the moment they don't do anything because there's people that post all over TikTok and stuff that are going play until stream until I'm banned. 3-4 days of playing like non-stop, just absolutely crippling anyone that wants to play the game.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff. That ban thing's insane.
So do I think that X Defiant's the COD killer that everyone thinks it is? I don't. But what I do think is that it could lead a lot of people to go down that route.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of GSPlus. For upcoming episodes, feel free to post your favourite clips in the GS server, as they will be reviewed in future episodes. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.